Good morning, Lisa Riley. How are you this morning?
Hello, phenomenal Lisa Nance. I am beautiful, blessed, and happy to see your lovely face.
Thank you so much. And I am equally blessed and happy to see you as well. Lisa, I am so thrilled to have you on the channel. You are indeed a phenomenal woman, a phenomenal entrepreneur, and a trailblazer. And that's what today is all about, is honoring you, what you're doing. And so we can get the word out, Lisa. And I'd kind of like to start off by asking you, could you tell us just a little bit about yourself before we get into your various organizations?
Sure, Lisa. I am a California native, born and raised in Northern California, San Francisco Bay Area. And I just left San Jose, California in April to move to Mexico. And I have a background of 17 years in nonprofit, 17 years in corporate. I was a technical recruiter for Lockheed Martin and took a early retirement leave and decided to create a nonprofit called ODOS Synergy Services Women of Color Global Entrepreneur Network. And I just love and I'm passionate about the sisters building in the entrepreneurial space right now. And I wanted to create a platform for them. And so I'm here doing the same thing, trying to build in Mexico, and I'm loving it.
Wow, wow. Now, you grew up in California. Where did you grow up? And tell me a little bit about your parents and, what foundation did they set that you are trailblazing and have the courage to do so?
Wow. So Richmond, California, in the San Francisco Bay Area, right across the bridge from San Francisco, and raised in a Baptist environment. I was raised as an only child. Mom had a stepdad that adopted me when I was 9 years old. I was spoiled, spoiled, spoiled. And but I grew up with a strong foundation, empowering spiritual foundation. And my mother wanted to raise me to believe that I could do anything. She exposed me to the cultures, the arts, fine dining. I loved fashion. I was a little amateur model when I was growing up, little skinny model back then. And went on to San Jose State to get my degree in psychology. And I wanted to save the world. I wanted to psychoanalyze the world. And that didn't happen. I ended up in gerontology, working
Wow.
for a council on aging under the Older Americans Act, federal legislation, and a statewide Department of Aging. And so I managed a health insurance program, actually a Medicare health insurance program, which actually helped me manage the care of my parents when they became chronically ill, having an understanding of the medical system as it applied to gerontology, and I was only in my 30s.
Wow.
And so that was a very interesting journey, but I enjoyed understanding and educating people on Medicare, HMOs, supplemental insurance policies, long-term care, which you're very familiar. We're very familiar with that now since we are in that age range right now.
Yes.
But I was able to stabilize my parents, make sure they had the right medical insurance and coverage, doing advocacy for them with their doctors and the medical system, in and out of nursing homes, and then eventually they passed on. And so I was blessed to have that knowledge and experience, but Christian foundation, strong mama.
That seems pretty obvious from meeting you that she was really
Right,
strong.
right, right. Father had a janitorial and supply business, one of the first. So he was actually an entrepreneur. I didn't realize it then, but he was an entrepreneur in Richmond in the San Francisco Bay Area, building the business for about 40 plus years.
Wow. Well, that gives us an understanding of the qualities that you have and how you have been prepared for this role, because I see so much in you. I see the trailblazer, I see the passion, I see the knowledge. So I see all of the above type situations. So I am so happy that you come to Mexico,
Oh, thank you.
and I just really like and respect what you're doing. So kind of share with us about your different organizations. If you could start with the one that's right there behind you. One,
ODOS. What does that mean? Here's a quiz. No. One degree of separation, synergy services. And I think God gave me that name. Everybody said, oh, that's too long for your organization, for your nonprofit. But I traveled to Paris. I took 8 sisters with me after, or right before I left Lockheed Martin. And it was just mind blowing to learn about Paris and Black Paris,
oh,
and
wow.
meeting sisters that our community, our people that were traveling from all over the world, because I had never really traveled other than like locally, you know, Jamaica, Mexico, that kind of thing. And so that was an eye-opening experience, and that made me want to come back and dabble into traveling, dabble into building a community of sisters that were doing traveling, doing business. ODOS is about synergy, bringing the collective together, bringing the community together. I've always loved bringing people together, hosting events, hosting parties. I had my first economic development conference for women of color in 2019 in San Jose. Then I
Wow.
had a second one in 2020.
Mm,
And over 100 women showed up at that one in the Black community in East Palo Alto, California, because all our communities have a lot of hidden talent, just like
yes,
Mexico. And
definitely.
so the synergy, the collective, partnering with you, partnering with other sisters, you know, all over globally to show other women, other sisters, Black and brown sisters, what the possibilities are
Yes,
around the world. We're
around
global.
the world. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
synergy, bringing people together. I love it.
Okay. So your goal in this particular organization is to bring people together, and tell us what you hope to accomplish. Is it just going to be in Playa? Is it going to be globally? What steps are you taking to get the word out about your organization?
Thanks, Lisa. So I started the nonprofit in 2019, and we did a lot of heavy marketing. I had a social media manager. We put out great content, great information. We had webinars and speakers on different topics, how to start your business, government contracts, bringing in speakers into my platform to educate Black and brown female entrepreneurs on how to start your business, or here are the resources. Here are some resources for you to contact to build your business. And so when I left California, it was time for me to go. I was exhausted. I knew with the COVID and everything that was going on that it was time for me to leave. I am single, no children, no husband, and I was just overwhelmed with everything that was going on. And I had visited Playa the year before, 2019, and I love the sisterhood. I followed some entrepreneurs here. I love what they were doing, and I could live inexpensively compared to living in Silicon Valley. And
Absolutely.
so building in Playa, doing an outreach to the sisterpreneurs, the Black and brown sisterpreneurs, because there's a wealth of resources and services and businesses here, but everybody's all over different places. And I want to create an environment, platforms where we can all come together and see who all of these phenomenal women are just in one place through conferences and webinars. So basically, I'm just bringing my concept to Playa and building, like with you and sisterpreneurs in Merida. I'm talking to some people in some of the other cities in Mexico as well as we host which you attended, we host, I think this is going on our third month, a monthly presentation or workshop. I invite sisterpreneurs, sisters in the healing space to come and present on their business or present a topic. And then we gather and support them and participate in their workshop in a presentation here in Playa. So we do that every second Saturday of the month here in Playa. And we're going to be building some conferences and some webinars again because of COVID. It doesn't look like it's disappearing anytime soon.
Fortunately, it's hanging around.
Right, to put the word out about.
Learned about it seems to be getting worse, but that's a whole nother topic.
That's a whole nother topic, Lisa. We gotta pray. We gotta pray.
Oh, I'm definitely doing that. I'm definitely doing that because I've got some investments in the United States. So I'm praying. But anyway, okay, so you say that you're going into your third month. And what are some of the things that you've seen that you want to, I guess, emulate in other parts of the state, other parts of the country? I guess that's a better terminology. What are some of your objectives? What are some of your passions that
passions. Yeah, I want to see, first of all, one of the things is a collective directory of services for Black and Brown female entrepreneurs throughout the state and the country. Because I don't see that. I see us doing stuff in different communities individually, but it would be nice to have a coalition or a countrywide platform of state to state resources. And I think Mexico is the perfect place to do it compared to the United States because there's so much going on in the United States.
Yes.
And we have a lot of sisterpreneurs, expats, immigrants coming here to Mexico to escape the violence, to escape the ridiculous cost of living, and to also, Lisa, which you and I are focusing on, our spirituality, our peace, our healing. And there are a lot of sisters. The second thing is I see a lot of sisters in the healing space here because Mexico has energy. It has a spiritual component. And I'm finding that we have a plethora. Oh, I pronounced that word correctly this time.
Yes, you did. You did a great job.
Thank you. A plethora of sisterpreneurs coming here from different parts of the US and different parts of the world. Yes. Africa, Haiti, Jamaica, and they are phenomenal. And I'm learning about different healing modalities and models that I never knew. We had a sister on Saturday present on shadow work.
What is shadow work for those people that may
not? Now I just learned about this, so don't hold me to it, but basically using yoga techniques and also using meditation and using the intellect, the emotional to get into the chakras, get into the different parts of the body to deal with a lot of the toxicity that we internalize. Yes. Right? In our lives. We have prayer, and I would say it's similar to prayer, but it's more of meditation where you shut down your mind, right? And you remove the negative influences. Like just recently I had some problems with somebody taking advantage of me financially, and it was just, I was in tears. And so it was so heavy on my mind. I needed something to help me relax and help me shut down and compartmentalize that drama, so then I could have some peace in my mind, my body, and my soul. And so shadow work, and there's a better definition here. We have to have our sister that does shadow work on. But it helps you, it teaches you how to deal with your emotions and to relax through meditation and yoga techniques. And then there's a lot of sisters doing metaphysical. There's a lot of sisters doing Reiki. And then you have, the people that are doing workout plans for people where you go exercise and run and jog. That's not my thing. Okay. But I'm seeing so many healing models that I was never exposed to in my own little ecosystem back home.
Okay.
So I want to expose that platform. I want to show all of the coaches that will help you brand your business. I had a session with a lady, and she's a strategist.
Mm-hmm.
She will help, and she lives here in Mexico. She will help you. She'll do a consultation with you to help you strategize on your business, help you for me, Lisa, I have so much in my head, right?
Exactly.
She will help me pick out the primary areas that I want to focus on in my business.
Mm-hmm.
What are the main areas you want to focus on? What's your mission statement? What's this? What's that? Because we're creators.
Yes.
Right? God
Absolutely.
gave us the gift of creating. You have businesses, you have investments, you have ideas. We're all creators. And at some point, we have to sit down and we need help to pull that one project or that one business or that one idea that we can focus on. And so I'm looking at all of these different creative sisterpreneurs and businesses here. How do we get them on one platform so everybody can take advantage of their services?
So, am I understanding you correctly, Lisa, that each month you're going to focus on a different business and a different sisterpreneur, as you call them? So basically, you'll be building your organization through showcasing other entrepreneurs.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, we are looking forward to, since you're just getting started, the sky's the limit for you. And we're excited about that. Now, you do have another group. It's called, I think, Grown and Sexy. You want to tell us a little bit about that? That was real interesting.
Again, the brain on overload, but coming here and turning 61, I said to myself, I need to commune with my own folks, my own age. Where are they? Who are they? And then coming here, other people are coming here, and they're looking for that space where they can collaborate, play cards, go out to dinner, learn about information relative to retiring in Mexico. And so I'm building out that platform. I started in June or July. My first meetup was on a rooftop here, and I was planning for maybe 3 or 4 people, and 14 people showed up.
Wow, that's awesome.
I have over 60 people in the group right now. Some are in and out of Mexico, in and out of Playa, but I'm trying to structure it where I can host monthly events. It was every week, and every week is too much. So monthly events, and then quarterly I'll host some type of formal event or formalized event. But that's another group that I'm trying to build out. And all of my projects, it starts with me.
Yes.
What's going on in my heart and my spirit, and it's spiritual, it's entrepreneurial, it's community, it's collaboration. And how do we do that here in Mexico, in Playa del Carmen, and then build from there?
Well, I like both concepts, and I like the way you integrated the two, because, as you know, my movement highlights women who raise the roof and shatter the ceiling, and you definitely typify that type of woman. But also, you're showcasing that type of woman. But like I said, I like the way that you're integrating the two, because 60 is the new 40.
Yes.
And people now are starting that business after 40. They're leaving corporate America. I was heavily involved in corporate America. And it's now my turn to start my business to fulfill my dream. And like you, I'm highlighting women, not just women from Mexico, but I'm like you, I have a global vision. And it's women who shape their communities. It's women who change the communities. It's women who change their families. The women are the backbone of the families.
Absolutely.
And so I love this concept. And also, Mexico is changing. Mexico is no longer this country that is, what do you want to say, male dominated. Many women now are becoming empowered in Mexico. They're going to school, they're taking management positions, they're starting businesses. So it's like you have fallen right into Mexico at just the right time.
And it's new for us, Lisa. It's a new opportunity for us to fly.
Yes.
Where I think in the United States, our communities are so huge and so developed, and so
they're already set. So
they're already set. Everybody's already established, and it's hard to break out as a newbie and grow new innovative ideas.
Yes.
The other thing I wanted to share that we have an opportunity to highlight and feature, what you're doing with me, is highlighting local Mexican businesses and how to partner with local Mexican businesses that will teach us about the culture, that will willing to work with us and invite us into their facilities and businesses, like I've done with it was called Cuidado Essentials. It's a local organic food store here in Playa del Carmen. And they just changed their name to Healthy and Fresh.
Oh, wow. They have a new name now.
They have a new name, Healthy and Fresh. And but when I talk about it on my page, I refer it as formerly Cuidado Essentials, which is a small family-owned organic food store and products. And we can go have breakfast. You were there. We had breakfast. We had smoothies. We had ginger shots. We had omelets and coffee and espresso for like under 109 pesos, or at 109 pesos, or within that range. And so I built a relationship with them a couple of months ago, and they are so loving. They get excited when we show up. We're talking about creating a discount card for my community, and the sisters can go in there and get discounted, products, and almond milk. And I'm not into the holistic food, but they can go get herbs and different stuff that they need for their services, because a lot of people are creating their own handmade stuff as well. So this gives us an opportunity to grow and learn our knowledge, and not come here. My thing is, I live in the communities. You were here with us too. And to be able to learn about the communities and live in the neighborhoods with the locals and have that experience. Some people may not like it. It's not for everyone, but you want to at least try that once so you can get acclimated to the environment and learn about the culture and learn Spanish.
Not only that, you're absolutely correct, but not only that, but it's important while we are here. I talk with different people about that. My thing is, we are one. And if we can work with the local communities, we're building reputations, we're building ambassadorships. And that is also my hope, my objective is to work with women-owned businesses and work with the disabled. That's my whole thing. I am
absolutely.
That is my whole. That's my passion.
But Lisa, you could create that space too, because and I'm sure travel agents, and you've done traveling, and so that's a whole nother niche to
Yes,
create a space in Merida and, have disabled women and people come there, creating that environment and teaching them how they can pivot and survive in that space. So that's a perfect niche for you as you build out too.
yeah. If you've looked at anything on my channel, I've done quite a bit of videos on how, if you're disabled, to relocate to Mexico, how you can do it effectively and how you can do it easily,
Perfect.
do it economically. So my two passions are women entrepreneurs, like you said, that are in the local and Mexico area, working with them and working also with disabled persons in Mexico, as well as those disabled persons that are relocating to Mexico, and extending that arm, extending that relationship. So it's all about relationships, But anyway, is there anything that you want to share with us about upcoming events before we sign off, or is there anything else that you want to share? Because I tell you, your personality is so radiant and so beautiful, and it radiates and speaks for itself.
I thank you, because I haven't had enough coffee yet today. So I appreciate you saying, I appreciate that, Lisa.
I gotta have at least 2 cups myself, so I know about that. And with the hurricane coming, we're all kind of like wondering what things do we need to do first. So
Yeah, so I'm just excited. I thank you, Lisa, for your time and your interest. And I'm excited at partnering with the sisters around the country in the different states, because there's some exciting things happening in this world, in the universe, in Mexico, and you can feel it. You can feel it in the air when you talk to different people that come here, and then people that want to know how we did it. How did you do it? How did you
yes,
step out on faith? Because
yes,
you have to have some faith to
you do,
pack up and leave everything
you do,
behind.
you do.
And so that's another learning curve and a blessing we can share with people to move. And that's my mantra, moving beyond my fear. Because we live in our fear a lot, and then that prevents us from living our best life. So you and I understand that, and we can talk to people about that. And so those are important key things for people to remember too. But also lower your expectations when you come to Mexico, because it's not like the United States.
No, it's a totally different, unique country with its strengths, and it has its own
Challenges. Strengths and challenges, right?
As any place. The United States has its strengths and challenges. I talk very often about the good things about the United States, but I also talk about the things that the United States needs to work on. So I think I'm pretty balanced in terms of that. But anyway, Lisa Riley, we are so excited, and we are looking forward to all of the exploits. We're looking forward to what awaits the world as you forge through it.
I want to say, Lisa, and I look forward to how
Yes,
we will build this new paradigm shift collectively as sisters, building a sisterhood, building trust, building this new space for other people to come. So it's not just about me, it's about we. And I look forward to building that out with you, and you coming onto my platform. And then also we bring on other sisters in our different diverse, interesting spaces.
again, I thank you so much, and I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to what comes next. And you have a blessed day, and also stay safe during the hurricane, okay? And I'll be talking with you soon.
Lisa, people can reach me on Facebook under Lisa Riley, ODOS in Mexico. Just send me a note on Facebook if you have any questions about what we're doing in Playa. And I thank you, my sister, and stay safe today.
All right, then we'll have all your information in the description. You have a blessed day.
You might see my shirt.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate you.